a light that leads into a world, a place to be unknown, discovered by my own. Raise your glass and sing along. So raise your glass, your home's where you belong. Feel the love, my brother, sing along. Celebrating, drinking all night long. Feel the earth moving. Just let it in and let it out. Into a new world. Raise a glass and oh, the night is gone and so there's a light that leads into a world, a place to be unknown, discovered by my own. Raise a glass and sing along. So raise your glass, your home's where you belong. Feel the love, my brother, sing along. Celebrating, drinking all night long. Feel the earth moving. Just let it in and let it out. Into a new world. raise your glass and sing along. So raise your glass, your home's where you belong. Feel the love, my brother, sing along. Celebrate and drinking all night long. Feel the earth moving. Just let it in and let it out. Into a new world. Raise a glass and oh, night is gone and so there's a light that leads into a world, a place to be unknown, discovered by my own. Raise a glass and sing along. So raise your glass, your home's where you belong. Feel the love, my brother, sing along. Celebrate and drinking all night long. Feel the earth moving. Just let it in and let it out. Into a new world. There's a light that leads into a world, a place to be unknown, discovered by my own. Raise your glass and sing along. So raise your glass, your home's where you belong. Feel the love, my brother, sing along. Celebrate and drinking all night long. Feel the earth moving. Just let it in and let it out. Into a new raise a glass and oh, the night is gone and so there's a light that leads into a world, a place to be unknown, discovered by my own. Raise a glass and sing along. So raise your glass, your home's where you belong. Feel the love, my brother, sing along. Celebrate and drinking all night long. Feel the earth moving. Just let it in and let it out. Into a new world.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Do we? Can
Agreed.
Sure, I'm hoping so. A good thing I had the chat up. Wait, we got Nacho.
Hi.
Now I can be heard.
They've got me
Emily,
as well.
Emily, chill, girl. It's okay.
It's all good.
Fine. We're good. We're vibing. I have COVID. We're like, we're vibing. You know?
Yeah. Nacho has COVID. I've never done this before. Chill.
Yeah.
We're chill.
Thank you, Uncle Thing. I appreciate it. So
I'm sweating up a storm, bitch.
What'd you call it? I made an error yesterday, and I went on this hike where I walked 11 miles, and then I had an audition this morning, and in the audition I was playing a doctor, and I was just like, yeah, your lungs are fucked up, and they're like, do you want to do that take again? I'm like, yeah, I don't think that was the line. I can't feel my legs.
Well, doctors are very tired and often can't feel their legs. So really, you were just being method.
Yeah.
Being method as fuck.
I think the trouble is, like, along the lines of I was like 11 miles is like, it also meant that like I got back later. So like I got to a certain point and I was like, great, now I'll turn around because I'm tired. And I was like, turning around is 5.5 miles. And I'm not near places where there are Ubers. Mistakes were made. I've been making cascading mistakes. But anyway,
okay. It's okay.
So
we're here for you now.
Thank you.
It's all right. Oh no. This is cursed. This is a cursed stream already.
I'm excited to see where it goes actually, because I feel like we're all coming in with like a different kind of energy than we usually do. I've also had like a terrifying acting teacher, you know, like the kind with like the scarf and they're smoking in the back and they're wearing a beret or whatever. One of those types. Yeah. Be like, they say a sick actor is the best actor. And I was like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Well, then we are.
Wait.
Great actors?
Stop!
It's gonna be fine. It's okay.
I need to turn on the AC. I'm already sweating. I need to give 1 second.
And I mean, I know what they were referring to. I think they meant that like if you have something going on with you physically, you can't get in your own head too much. However, it did sound as if they were advocating for actors to be as sick as possible. Which would not be a good idea.
Yeah, not it, Chief. No. Not for me.
Oh, I taught my mom that the other day. Not it, Chief.
Okay, what's not it, Chief? Is this an American thing again? Like grape flavor?
Please.
You killed Nacho.
Nacho thought it was wild that the UK doesn't have grape flavored things.
I'm having grape flavored liquid IV right now, and he was like, I don't know what that is, and I was like, you don't know what grape flavor is? Don't you have like purple candy? And they were like, yeah, but like, you know, it's not grape flavored. And I was like, wait, what flavor is it? Lavender? I don't understand.
I mean, it wouldn't be surprising if it was lavender, considering we're in the UK. But no, purple is blackcurrant.
You gotta keep it current. I'm sorry, I'll see myself out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
I went there.
God.
Well, I know we've been sort of chatting and everything else. Now that we're with you guys, chat. It's awesome to see Richard Wright and Spoon and everybody. Richard Wright doesn't approve of the grape flavored stuff, which, hey, everybody's into something different.
Yeah,
I'm not a
that's
grape
fair.
flavor person either, to be honest.
Me either. I'm more of a green apple kind of guy.
That's legit.
We sometimes have green apple things. We more often have lime.
Ooh.
You guys don't like anything fun, do you?
We don't experience joy in the UK. It's just sadness over here. Sadness and Brexit. That's all we have.
Oh God. Okay.
Anyway, not to get depressing on Maine. Who's in charge? Is it me?
Yes.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and start us off with some introductions, and then we can go into the game if
Great.
you want.
I think Emily might be having some technical difficulties because I can't hear her anymore.
Yeah, I can't hear her anymore either. Oh, she's like talking, to herself. She's like going through it. Oh, she's having a lacrix right now.
Cute. A what? Wait, a lacrix.
I'm kidding.
What's a lacrix?
It's a LaCroix. I just call it a lacrix. It's like it's it's soda water, but it's flavored. I can't breathe.
These things are. Either I've lived a very short. Oh, a dog.
My dog has my penguin. Give me 1 second. Let's go. No, not Pablo the penguin.
I'm dying.
We're back.
Okay, it's fine. We're fine. Hi everyone.
Oh my God,
We can't hear
stop.
What's happened? What's happened, baby? She doesn't know. She has no idea. Her microphone.
Your mic is gone. Your mic is on in OBS,
but not on the Zoom.
Can you change the source in your Zoom? Can you turn it on and turn it off?
So can the chat hear Emily?
No,
but we
can't hear her because I have the stream on.
Oh, okay.
Is it maybe in your oh my God, in your output and input?
This is truly cursed. Anyway, while Emily is just, doing her thing, welcome to tonight's episode of Critical Drinking, guys. You are joined by me, V, who is the new dungeon master for the evening. I've been roped in. Sarah, who you will all probably know, asked me to do it when I was just waking up from a nap. And so I agreed, thinking, oh, that sounds like a great idea. And then as soon as I was actually awake, it felt like an interesting choice, but that's okay. We're all here now. I committed. I'll do anything Sarah says. We also have Nacho.
Hi, everyone.
Fan favorite.
I'm sick.
Fan favorite and full of COVID.
Yes.
And then we also have Emily, the silent but deadly. So we are a little gang of people that don't really drink very much, considering we are on Critical Drinking. Especially me. I never really drink. Nacho's poorly, and Emily can't drink either. So we have an alternative tonight presented by Emily. If
Oh my god.
She's
Guys.
back. Oh my god.
back, was it unplugged?
No, but it was still pretty ridiculous. So there are two like mute buttons on the microphone itself, and the one on top was like not activated, and that was the one I could see. The one down there was the problem. Oh my god.
It's okay. We're here now.
Absolutely. And actually, this is a great time for me to regain the power of speech like the Little Mermaid. Because since we are collectively, the three of us, not in a position to drink, but we do have these lovely, lovely subscriptions, what I have prepared is I looked up basically what people listing off what some of the most uncomfortable or strange questions they've ever been asked were. And I've entered them into a random generator. And so I think having 2 subscriptions, that means we should answer 2 questions. What do you say?
Yeah, it sounds
Sure
like
thing.
I'm gonna hate it, but okay, let's go.
Yeah.
And I am enjoying all of the root beer stuff because root beer is delicious. Stop oversharing. We're about to overshare though.
We're about to overshare.
It's about to get real, guys.
Uncle
You
Fig,
how about-
let me.
please.
Why don't we how about just to get the show on the road, why don't we like do a little something, and when we find a place that's like a natural pause, we will do the 2 awkward questions. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that sounds
Sure
a good idea.
thing. Sure.
Dope.
Take it away, V.
Things are happening. Okay, right. Let me actually get into like Dungeon Master mode. So, our intrepid adventuring party of 2 individuals, quite a small party considering, has been journeying for many days. Very boring journey. Just trekking across country, very dull. They haven't even been any bandits. They've been bored out of their minds, but they know that they're very nearly at the sort of finale of their mission. They have been sent by the royal family to bring back Princess Ryan, who has been kidnapped and taken to the Sunset Mountains, and they have been given intel that she's been taken into one particular cave. Now, this party wasn't the first choice of the royal family, let's say. There's been quite a few parties before them. People have been heard to have entered the cave, but no one has been seen to leave, and the princess certainly hasn't been returned. So they are journeying forward through a forest, and they're starting to come to the edge of it, and they can see the cave front in front of them. It comes up a very gradual slope to a sort of big carved stone door. What do our audience Magic Sky viewers see, guys? Who are you?
Well, I am Georgina Westinghouse, and Georgina is a halfling rogue, and basically, you know, like when you think of Catwoman, how she's like in leather and in like dark colors to blend in with Gotham. Yeah, Georgina is dressed like that, but to blend in with like the forest and or a little bit of flowers. She looks like she's ready to cat burgle a flower patch, which honestly really worked for her back home, where she was honing her skills as an adventurer. She has long brown hair that is like rolled into a bun. you know when someone has like almost too much hair to put up and it's just kind of like a little bit of a nest? That's what's going on for her. Yeah, exactly. And in her like hair, in her bun, are a variety of like thieves' tools and pencils and pens. Just generally, you could tell that that's, if it's something that's small that and tactile that she wants to be able to use, she keeps it in her hair. But it doesn't seem intentional. It doesn't seem like a Titan situation. It's just like, where's my pen? Oh, right. So
Under the saucepan.
Yeah. Exactly. So that's Georgina's appearance and like initial deal.
Great.
Okay, so I'm playing Tallulah Bugles, which is the daughter of our beloved Milton Bugles. She is a fairy who was actually rescued by Milton on one of his walks one day, and then he took her on as one of his own. She grew up in the circus. Nonetheless, she was like, I'm much greater than this. So she became a royal guard instead, and she was like, I'm going to protect royalty. But she's also like very sassy, and she's very small, but she's very like smart as well. She's much more smarter than Milton. Like she does a lot more reading. She's like, but she's also very socially awkward. So she doesn't really like talking a lot. So that's Tallulah.
Right, lovely. So Georgina and Tallulah are walking through the edge of the forest, just coming up to the mountains ahead of them, when from behind a tree darts out a sort of small goblinoid creature, very sort of like hunched, lots of layers, big coat, and sort of very scraggly, messy hair. It's like, oh, hi, adventurers. I love adventurers. I have lots and lots of things to sell you. Would you like to buy any items, adventurers?
Georgina sort of like hesitates for a moment and then goes, well, what do you have?
Oh, I have so many things. What do you need? I have ball bearings, I have rope, I have potions, I have a sundial, I have some salt, I have some socks, I have some rocks, I have some dice. What do you
These
need?
all seem like very average items though.
But you never know what you will need.
What do you think, Gorgina? Do you think we should do something?
First of all, it's Georgina. I don't like it when you call me Gorgina. And if it helps, you can call me George, or you can call me Gina. You can call me any number of things. I would just prefer that they not have the Gina sound in them. And second of all, I'm more or less under the impression that I am taken care of in the rope and rocks kind of department. But tell me more about the sundial.
Oh, you want to buy a sundial? Oh,
Georgina
well.
kind of like touches it a little. And
Very sort of basic sundial. Maybe it works. From what you can see, the gnomon might be on upside down, but you're not really sure unless you're an expert in time telling devices.
in sundialing.
In sundial.
Georgina just like continues to like touch it and like stop at each of the like, 12, 1, 2, and just like kind of delicately poke around, and just keeps muttering to herself like, fascinating, because even if this doesn't work, maybe it's a part of a code. It could be anything. It could be any number of things. This sundial could be useful. How much?
Well, I do not deal in
gold or silver or bronze. I do not require them here in the forest, but I like. Where is this voice going? Who knows? But I like trades. I like trades. Do you have anything that you would offer me, or maybe a favor? I like favors. Do you offer a protection service? Do you have any nice items of jewelry or trinkets I might like?
Hold on. Let me check my inventory real quick.
Right? I'm doing the same thing. I'm like, do I? Also, do we both know that we're saving the princess already? Like that's already been, or
Yes, you have
okay.
been hired by the royal family to save the princess. That is what you can see your destiny just ahead of you. But you've just been stopped by this weird little creature who wants to sell you a sundial.
Love it. I love it.
So I have
I just wanted to double check.
tinderbox I can give you.
Oh, Tinder. I've heard of Tinder. You swipe here with the box, yes? You swipe with the box.
Oh
With the
no,
Tinder, yes?
I don't think that's what a tinderbox is for. A
No?
tinderbox is to like start fires and stuff. It's
In
kind
your
of dangerous.
pants? With the
No.
swiping, you find the people, you start the fire in your pants, yes?
Okay, yeah, you can also start a fire in your
Oh.
pants, but that's
Oh, I
not like
like.
super recommended though.
I like.
because-
What would you like for Tinder box? Would you like some socks? I have lovely stripy socks. I have this big old bag of salt.
Well,
I have some Burberry.
My friend Gorgina asked for the sundial, so I thought I would be a good friend and get it for her. You know?
You are a very good friend to this Gorgina. I'm sure that she will be very grateful. Oh yes. So Tinderbox for sundial. Yes.
Sounds good.
Great, you make the exchange, and this strange little creature is very happy with what they have received, the tinderbox.
Would you like anything else? I have so many things.
What do you think?
Oh, what will be useful?
What do you think, Gina?
Oh,
I thought her name was
Thank you.
Gina.
It is, but
Oh,
like she wants me
Gina.
to call her Gina, so
Oh,
I'm trying to be respectful.
We should respect the people's chosen names. Yes.
Yeah.
I would like that, but I'm also a little beside myself. Tallulah, you didn't name me. I'm very glad that you're calling me like a name that I would prefer to be called, and thank you so much for the sundial. I'm just, you know, if you were my mom and you were like, oh, but that is her name, it'd be one thing. But I'm trying to wrap my head around why you would be an authority on what my birth name is.
Well, according to the linguistics department of the University of Winterfell, your name is pronounced Gorgina, not Georgina. But, you know, whatever. I'm a scholar, and you are right because you want to be called Gina. So, why is my dog so agitated? Give me 1 second.
The dog is having a moment.
The dog
doesn't like sundials.
Yeah. The dog also is not a fan of the Gina sound.
No, the dog's just trying to tell you to buy more things.
Oh, okay. So we should buy.
Are you
Or things.
everything okay here? Do you need me to maybe do some counseling for the two of you? That's another service I can offer. You need the relationship counseling.
Okay, so I'll make you a deal.
Oh.
I'm a sorceress, so I can give you 1 spell for the rest of your inventory. How does that sound, Mr. Goblin Creature?
My name is Morgane, and I am a lady, obviously. I am not a Mr.
Yeah.
Goblin creature. I am obviously a lovely lady.
Okay,
You're
Morgana. Okay.
Morgane.
How do you spell that again?
Morgane. Morgane.
Okay, so yeah, it is Morgaine. I just thought that it was gonna be Morgana with an A at the end.
Well, I think I know how to spell. I think I know my own name.
I'll give you.
Infuriating. What spell you want to give me for everything else? You can have one item for a spell because you get my name wrong.
Do you want the spell or no?
What spell?
Well, what spell do you want?
I don't know what spells you have. You sorcerer, your limited power.
So I have like dancing lights. I have druidcraft, gust, light, mending, thunderclap.
Oh, you have mending.
I do have mending. You can fix things with it.
Oh, I like the mending. I have this old music box. It does
Okay.
not make the songs anymore. Bad music box, now just box.
Okay.
I would
So
love to make the song again.
all right, hand it over.
She gives you the music box.
Tallulah just kind of like looks at it very focused, and then she just like spits on it, and then like after she spits on it, it like starts glittering, like all the rust off, and like all the pieces start like assembling together, and then like when they like hand it back to you, they go like, "Here you go. It should work now."
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Yeah.
I like that it is oh, I'm so glad. You can have many items. What do you want for this?
What do you think?
But you cannot have music
Not-
box. Music box is mine, yes? You don't get to take music box from me.
Okay, we don't take music box from
But-
you.
Okay.
Yeah, we
no
wouldn't.
music box.
And
music
then
box mine.
Tallulah leans over to Gina and they're like, we should take the music box.
Gina just sort of like it sort of moves around a little bit, like, you know, you can tell that she's thinking about it, and is going to say like, the music box is really tempting. We have been like fucking around with Morgan quite a bit though, and like my initial thought is we should probably try to find something that's going to be useful for the mission. Like I got this rolling in a bad place with the sundial, but it's just masonry of that quality. It is I just have to inspect it. It's a compulsion, and it's something that I'm working on, but she just takes a deep breath. It's like, could the music box be helpful for rescuing the princess?
I think so. I think it's like playing the princess's like lullaby or something. I remember listening to that when I first got to the palace, but I'm not super sure because I never really talked to Princess Brian before. You know.
Okay. May I? And you could say no, but I was gonna say, may I make a perception check just to see like what additional items apart from the music box, like, are there anything that would be like useful for?
Yeah, sure. Go roll me a perception check. First roll of the night.
Yay!
Let's fucking go. Perception. Let's both do it. Oh. Oh, okay.
13.
I got a 16. Okay.
So as Morgaine said, they have a big old bag of ball bearings. They have a nice long bit of rope. They have 2 potions of lesser healing. They have a big bag of salt. They no longer have the sundial, but they do have a lovely pair of long stripy socks, and the music box. And they have a few other little things, but you're not quite sure what they are. They're just sort of like a bit of string, maybe a paper clip, like weird, like a twig, maybe like a bird egg or something, like weird little things that they picked up.
Okay. Is anything stored in Morgane's like head or like
No.
hat?
No,
Does
everything
they
is
have a
in.
hat?
They have a big coat that they
Okay.
open that has all the sort of the things in it.
Okay. Okay. So I have an idea, but it might kill the NPC.
Okay.
No. I don't know if we're down for that, but
I mean, it's a one shot, baby. We'll see
okay,
if
so
the internet
Tallulah
loved Morgane.
Tallulah's gonna be like, okay, Morgane, I have like a game for you. Like you're gonna
Game?
yeah,
You
so like
already mend my box and now we have game too? I will give you
yeah,
extra.
I
I'll give you
love
extra for
games.
game.
Great. It's wonderful. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to close your eyes,
Oh,
grab the music box and put it over your head. And then give it a twirl so it starts playing the music, okay? And just focus on the music. And as that's going on, the music's playing. Tallulah just kind of like flicks her hand and casts enlarge at the 3rd level on the music box. So it crushes Morgane.
How big does it make it?
Um,
How big does enlarged make it at third level?
I'll tell you in a sec. The target size doubles in all dimensions and its weight is multiplied by 8.
Doubles in all dimensions. So if a music box is like this, it just becomes like a foot wide, but it gets really heavy.
It gets really heavy. So like the head just kind of like sinks down into its neck.
So just holding it there. Then all of a sudden this box becomes like a massive cube, and she drops it instantly because she was only holding it in one hand while she was covering her eyes, and it falls and smacks her directly on the head, and you see her suddenly like her eyes like go crossed, and she's sort of like spit, like you can almost see the birds flying around, and then she fully falls down. She is on the floor. Like that hurt. You can see the comedy like bulge starting to appear.
Okay, Gina, I'm not my proudest moment, but it got the job done. Now take what you need and let's go.
Okay, what do you take?
I'm gonna take the 2 potions.
Okay.
Yeah. And apart from the ball bearings and the 2 potions, I'm trying to remember what else there might have been. Apart from the string and the stripy socks.
So ball bearings, rope, 2 potions, salt, socks, various gubbins, music box that's now huge.
I'm gonna make sure that I have a rope because I think I already have a rope.
Cool.
Salt, though. I don't know why. I'm like, why not? Salt.
Sure.
I
mean, we can just say you take it all if you want to take it all.
Yeah.
You want to just
Yeah.
like split it up between you. You can
let's
take
just take it all just
everything
in
if you
case.
want.
Yeah.
I mean, you just got a lovely jazzy pair of socks.
And did you add that on Beyond already? A bag of 1,000 ball bearings?
I haven't got any of these items in D&D Beyond, but you guys can...
I already have so many ball bearings.
Fine, I'll add it. I'll add it to my backpack.
more.
Hold
Now
on.
you have more.
I just
I
don't
haven't made
I'm,
any of these special items. I'm just letting you guys remember things.
I'm just beside myself because I didn't notice that was in my inventory.
Sure.
So, I guess the object of the day, or the compound noun of the day, is ball bearing.
Great. So you have now successfully taken down your first NPC. What would you like to do now, as Morgane sort of starts to twitch on the floor?
Tallulah just kind of like turns to Gina and they're like, "We're on a mission, sister. Let's go." and then just walks to the cave and just like starts walking.
Just leaving
Like-
my beautiful goblin girl on the floor. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Uh,
I'm fine with it.
Gina
He's like,
Gina sort of goes over to the goblin to
Mhm.
see what sort of state she's in.
Mhm.
And but doesn't really have like medical knowledge in terms of a way of treating what just happened. Doesn't have healing spells. So that I remember having. Do I have spells? No. Okay.
I don't know if you have healing spells.
Mm,
Maybe. I mean, it's about to get interesting if you don't. But that's cool.
I'm going to just operate under that assumption, and I'll look at beyond a little bit closer
Great,
later.
fine.
But just being in that moment, not really knowing what to do, is just gonna say, "Sorry, I'll send help," and just kind of like scurries away and starts kind of just following at Tallulah's heels because she can't quite keep up. Tallulah's always just kind of a little bit faster. And as she's going, she's like, I don't think that was necessary. I really don't think that was necessary.
listen, you do what you need to do when you need to survive, and we got ball bearings, so let's go. She just
I
keeps
have
walking.
so many fucking ball bearings, Tallulah!
So, as you leave the broken body of Morgaine the goblin in your wake, you begin to climb the ascent up to the cave entrance where you know it to be. As you reach the top, you see this beautifully ornately carved stone doorway in the rock face, but you can't see any sort of door handle or knocker or anything of that. It's not domestic at all. It is just very ornately carved, and above it there is a sort of scroll of text, just in common, that says, "Speak, friend, and enter." What would you like to do?
Can I roll for Arcana to see if like there's anything
Sure.
that I can do? Okay. I got a 13.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with that you see a little sort of like slightly magical inscription on to the side of the door that glows up, and just says, "Beware spells."
Okay, Gina, I don't think this is a good idea. I'm getting like really bad vibes from this door. So like what I'm going to do is that I'm just gonna try speaking to the door because I can't really use my magic. Is that okay?
Of course. I'm not gonna lie. I'm taken aback that you know what? No, just say something and you go. And Gina sort of takes a step back and doesn't like fully hide behind a rock, but like is kind of on it, like trying to look casual, but knowing it's a big enough boulder to go behind.
Great.
Okay, so Tallulah walks up to the door and she's like, remember, Gina, we have to be respectful. Turns back to the door and says, show yourself, you stupid bitch!
Nothing happens.
God damn it. What do I do? Okay, so maybe
you might want to say the word friend. Just I don't know. It might help.
Okay, let me try again. Show yourself, you stupid bitch, friend.
Again, strangely, nothing happens. I mean, but if the door could look at you, the door would just be like. But the door can't look at you. That's just something you feel in your soul, you know?
I don't know what to do.
Gina's gonna go up to the door and is going to try see what happens when you just say friend without calling the door a bitch. So Gina is just gonna sit there and go, friend.
Okay, from just saying friend, the inscription begins to twinkle ever so slightly. But then nothing happens. It was like the beginnings, but not quite.
Wait,
Okay.
maybe we have to sing.
Sing?
Like,
we have to sing friend?
Yeah, like something like, you know how like there's this TikTok filter or like this Instagram filter that says like sing a song with the word blank in it. So maybe it's like we need to sing a song with the word friend in it. Oh my god.
Okay. You know, we'll give it a try.
Okay.
And Gina once again sort of just enraptured by masonry and things like that is just like taking in everything around the door, just like, this is, oh, look at the carving over here, it's so ornate. And kind of like over her shoulder is like, you've got a friend in me from Toy Story. As I'm sort of like just inspecting around, do I find anything?
Make an investigation check for me.
Sure, thank you. That is a 14.
Okay, with a 14, there's the door itself just straight up stone. The inscription, there's something going on there. You might need like a bit of further investigation into that.
Can I roll for investigation?
Sure.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Hey!
Great. So you step
that's
back
a
ever
third
so slightly.
question.
Oh, that's a
That is
third
good
one.
question.
Oh gosh. Okay, so you step back ever so slightly from the door, and you see just magically appears this red sort of wiggly line appear beneath the word friend.
Okay.
And then beware spells kind of glows and slightly changes. And then you see it says beware spelling?
Oh, maybe it's fiend?
As you say the word, the door begins to creak open.
Oh my god. You're a genius.
She's a scholar. She graduated from the top of her class.
Scholar. And as the big stone door opens to this surprisingly small sort of antechamber. It's very dark inside. Do you want to enter?
I would like to like sneak in stealthily, start to enter. I also am like, oh my god, I hope Clippy is the big bad, but
I didn't think of that, but it's so good.
You can
you feel this like this warm glow within your chest, and you're like, oh, this is such a strange and positive feeling, and you feel almost inspired. You don't
oh
have
my god,
inspiration.
bardic inspiration. Is that
You have
inspiration?
you have a straight up
Thank you.
inspiration just from me.
Thank you so much.
I enjoy Clippy. So you begin to stealth into this. I will give you inspiration just for good jokes. You begin to stealth into this antechamber. Do you follow behind, Tallulah?
Tallulah just kind of like casts a cantrip. She casts dancing lights so that like a line of like flames casts in front of her, and she's like walking around without getting her shoes wet.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
She's like
Sure.
walking. She's like walking, and she's like, I don't want to touch the floor if it's wet. So
It's only sort of like it's maybe ever so slightly damp.
Okay.
In there, like it's a bit sort of mildewy, but it's not. It's certainly not
Ooh.
like water.
That's not a word I like. Okay, so Tallulah just kind of like casts dancing lights, and she's like, "Let's go," and she just keeps walking behind.
Great. As you walk into the antechamber, the big stone doors begin to close behind you. They're closed. In the antechamber, you have your magical lights, and so you can see in front of you another door. Again, no handle, nothing like that, but just the inscription, "Everybody drink." And you see to the side of you a sort of podium, just made of very simple stone podium. And atop it, you see 6 glass bottles, each with a liquid inside. So you see there are 3 colors. So you've got 2 bottles of each color. And then of each color, the 2 bottles, you have a triangle shape and a circle of the bottles. So you have red, you have yellow, and you have purple. What would you like to do?
Can I roll for Arcana check on each of the bottles to see if they have any like harmful spells in
Sure.
them?
Sure.
That's an 18.
Okay, they're all magical, but you can't tell if anyone's are particularly bad, or you just know that they are.
Thank you,
magic.
Turtle. Okay. Tallulah turns to Gina, and they're like, "So these bottles are like magical."
Okay. If they're magical, then that's, more like your purview. However, it seems like we're supposed to drink, and that's going to open it up. I'm concerned for our safety. But however, let's see if any of this is familiar. Can I sniff each of the bottles?
Sure. Yeah, sure. So you take the stopper out of the first bottle you pick up. Let's say you pick up a red one, and you sort of just give it a whiff, and it smells just sort of like forest berries. It's a very pleasant, quite sweet smell. The other red one smells exactly the same. The yellow smells like very floral, sort of very nice, like maybe buttercups or daffodils, something along those lines. And then you pick up the purple one, you smell it, and it smells like home. It smells like hugs. It smells like safety.
Okay. So these smell delicious. And that is also super suspicious. Especially given that we had sort of like the friend fiend thing happening. And she just sort of is like, her hands are close. She's moving her fingers as she's like thinking this through, as if it's like a conspiracy. And so, if that were that, then this is like friendly juice, but maybe it's actually poison juice. So how do we know which poison juice is the poison juice that opens the door?
Tallulah just kind of like turns back after smelling the purple one, and they go like, "I don't know. This kind of smells like Arakocra poop." I lived in a circus for a long time, so it's kind of similar, but not really. And can I roll a medicine check to see if actually
Sure.
no, a nature check
Yeah,
to see if like
want?
any of them are poison.
You can certainly try.
That's a 27, not 20. Period.
Wow, fuck you.
4
Um,
4 awkward questions before we go to intermission.
gosh. Okay. I don't want to give it to you. This is horrible. Okay. You're getting like negative vibes from the circle balls.
Okay, so we should definitely just drink the triangle bottles, but I don't want to taste Aarakocra poop. So how about you take that purple one and I'll take the other two.
No problem. And as she, takes a sip or a drink of the bottle, in terms of what home it tastes like, it's also similarly very floral, but there's kind of a almost like a hoppy depth to it. And the second that it touches your tongue, it fizzes.
That sounds delicious. Holy shit.
Nice. So as this sort of purple liquid touches your tongue, you get the slight tingle of like fizziness and like a bit of zhuzh. You suddenly begin to recall every minute detail of what's happened to you so far. You remember the exact carvings on the stone door. You remember the exact font that the wording was in. You remember the smell of Morgaine. You remember the feel of the cold sundial on your fingers. You remember the sun beating down on you, and you now have an advantage on history checks.
Ooh, thank you.
Nice.
I'm gonna write that down on a post-it.
Tallulah just kind of like looks at both the bottles that she has in her hands, and she's like, well, I'm wearing like a green, so I don't want to drink red because it's not Christmas yet. So I'm just gonna drink the yellow one.
Sure.
And they uncork the yellow one and drink it up.
What does it taste like to you?
It tastes like citrusy, like lilies in a way, because it's like lilies, but like it's mixed with like a hint of citrus lime and like a bit of orange in it.
Okay, great, lovely. As you drink it, it's strange, like tingling in your throat.
Sorry.
Just Tallulah cough.
That was not a joke.
But that's it. Like, oh, okay.
Well, I get nothing else. Okay, that's cool. So Tallulah just kind of like looks at the empty bottle and she's like, throws it back.
But the air that she says booms out from her. It is the loudest air you've ever heard in your life. It's insane. It's like a sonic boom.
Oh no.
So you now have advantage to charisma, but disadvantage to any stealth.
Okay. Sorry.
Tallulah, is that gonna happen with every word you say now?
Tallulah turns to Gina and just loudly goes like, I don't fucking know, I guess.
It's so loud. It's so loud. It's obnoxiously loud. It hurts a little bit how loud it is.
Gina is just like, okay, I'm pretty sure that means that every word you say is going to be loud. But I'm not 100% on that because I know you have some pipes on you. You can just talk loudly.
But as you two are having this little conversation back and forth, the doors in front of you that say everybody drink just begin to open, and you can see a large cavern appearing before you. What do you do?
Can I take the red bottle with me and like walk through the door?
For sure. Which the triangle red bottle?
Yes, not the
Yeah.
circular one, because the circular one gave me bad vibes.
Right. But if Tallulah's saying that, she's saying it real loud. Real loud. So loud. She's screaming about the bad vibes.
Emily's destroyed. I think we broke Emily.
So I'll incorporate what's in my head into the dialogue at some point.
Sure.
Because like definitely I was just like, oh my god. So Gina is going to like sort of sneakily move around, try to find a high vantage point that is
Okay.
also like not very visible in case someone would see her, so that she can kind of, so she can case the joint.
So you've gone into the cavern now.
Yes.
Yeah?
She's
Oh, you've both. Okay, so you've both
sneak gone into the cavern.
you both sneaked gone into the cavern. And as the door begins to close behind you, you see the potions in the bottles begin to sort of refill by magic. And then the doors are closed, and you come into the sort of cabin proper. I've always wanted to say that. So you step in, and you see map time.
Ooh. All right, I'll should I put up what we have right now, or
Yeah, you can.
Oh, there we are. Oh, hello. Oh, that's lovely.
Hello. Ooh, that's beautiful.
Yes, here we are, everyone. Here we are. Map time.
So
I'm gonna make an adjustment here, but yes. So we
Great.
are here.
you have come into this cavern down a very sort of narrowish corridor. This was not drawn by me, so let's say the where you are standing currently is not in water. You are just on stone, but in front of you, you can just see this sort of circular lake surrounding the central sort of stone podium. Atop the stone podium, you see the princess. It's Princess Ryan, the one you've been looking for, the one that everyone's been searching for. She's just stood there, blank expression, just staring directly at you. But to the side, in one of the sort of the carved out sections of the cabin, you can see this very tattered, very ill-looking half-elf, hollow cheeks, just look completely drained, and they are chained to the wall by big manacled cuffs and big heavy chains. They're attached to the wall, and as you sort of look over to them, you can see them attempting to call out to you. They're attempting to shout, but you can't hear a word that they're saying. They're just all you hear is silence.
That's very relatable based on how this all started.
I thought that would be quite funny later on earlier, but I did not mention it.
I appreciate your restraint.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Can Tallulah roll for investigation without uttering a word to see if there's any danger nearby?
Sure. Yeah. You can investigate a little bit. 12?
12.
Well, it's a pretty sort of jagged, rocky cavern. It looks like it might be quite dangerous. You can see these sort of sinkholes in the water that go down, like go down really pretty far. You wouldn't want to go too close to one of those, you think. And there's plenty of stuff you could like fall on and hit your head.
Tallulah just kind of like looks at Georgina and is like, and points at Adira, like keep an eye on them.
Gina nods and is internally thinking like, so help me. If Tallulah says anything, we lose the element of surprise, and also all of the stalactites are going to fall down.
Fall, everyone dies.
So, seeing that sort of like area on the right there that looks like it's a good place to be standing. I'm wondering if, well, you know, there's presumably like cave wall. Is it possible that I could stealthily try to like climb the cave wall to get to that other?
Yeah,
platform?
sure. You can give it a go. Give me do you want to do athletics or dexterity? What are you feeling like you're using here?
I would say dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
So it just a regular dexterity roll?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, cool. 21.
Oh, stunning. It's like you begin to climb the wall like one of those really, you know how everyone's like a really sexy rock climber at the minute? Everyone seems to be able to do that, and I have no idea how. It's easy, it's effortless. You begin to climb along the walls very quietly, like not a rock falls, not a you don't splash the water even slightly as you climb along. So which way did you say you were going, to the right?
Yes.
Cool. So you begin to head over to this plateau over here.
Cool.
Right.
So as I'm sneakily over there, I'm gonna just take a peek to see what Tallulah's up to.
Mm-hmm.
Tallulah has like she has like this like harness, and she like takes it off and reveals her fairy wings, and she like floats over the pond into where Princess Ryan is.
Very
She's
nice.
like,
very nice.
Mm.
Great.
again without saying a word, and looking at Georgina, being like,
As you
Gina mentally imagines that Tallulah is still calling her Georgina and just twitches a little.
yeah, she can feel it. As you very gently, I don't know how you fly, very gently land on the central podium, all of a sudden you hear, adventurers, more friends, how lovely. Have you come for the princess as well? So many have come for the princess.
At this point, Gina is uneasy, also has bad vibes, and especially has been on high alert after the well-established pattern of this cave being all about, you know, tricksy hobbitses kind of stuff. So Gina is going to try to do the same thing that she did before to get over to the goblin friend in the back, under the assumption
She's
that...
a half-elf. She's not a goblin.
Oh, half-elf. I'm sorry. Why?
You killed the goblin. You decimated my goblin.
The killing of the goblin has it haunting me and just showing up random places superimposed over other beings.
Yeah, I mean, if
felt-
only you had an NPC to guide you through this whole situation, but who needs one of those?
you know, well,
Sorry.
no, it's so that half elf, I apologize. I'm gonna try to sneak my way toward the half elf.
Sure. Okie dokie.
I have a question.
yeah.
Does Ryan
Yeah.
see Georgina, or does it not see Georgina?
You have no sense of what Ryan can perceive. She is just staring dead forward. So she's probably staring just above your head height is where she's looking currently. Will you both roll me a perception check?
Sure.
Yes. Ooh, that's a 9. Not very
Yikes,
perceptive,
that's a
are
10.
you?
That's a 10. I think I'm
Ryan
too
is
focused on the
speaking.
ghost. Yeah.
It's fine. Ryan is the one speaking.
Okay.
Okay.
So are you gonna keep trying? Georgina's gonna keep trying to go round.
Yeah, Georgina's gonna try to get to not Ryan and try to get a sense of what's going down.
Great.
Can before they do that, can I cast empowered mirror image so that I have like 3 versions of me pop up behind, like not behind, but like in different spots in the middle of the rock,
Sure.
in the middle rock, so that they're distracted and they don't see Georgina.
Yeah, great.
In case.
Emily,
Tallulah is fucking terrifying. I love
yeah,
her.
that's
Or
that shit,
them.
and I love it. Okay, roll with advantage because there's a distraction.
Oh, I'm rolling Dex again.
Yeah, sure.
With advantage. Okay, thank you. All right, the first one was 14 and oh, what? No. The first one was a 14 and the second one was I think a 1?
I saw
Wait,
an 18 pop up on mine.
Oh,
So
yes.
do you have +4 Dex?
Yes, that's
Oh,
my
makes sense.
with my
Okay.
yeah, sorry.
Great.
18.
No, that's all good. So yeah,
Which is
great.
You
Carry on as you did before. You're incredibly like agile. You make this look like easy work. Like this, like no one can rock climb like you can. Is what it appears to be. You reach the half elf Adira on the next one, and you can see that she's her skin is like slightly kind of like maybe like what's the word, like slightly oily, like kind of greasy. She's she looks like she has been through some things. She's like kind of slimy and a little bit like almost like translucent. It feels like you can see through her skin.
And Georgina sort of kind of like hiding in the shadows a little bit, just to be on the safe side, is like going to like whisper, just like, "Can you not talk? Is that still a thing?"
And you see Adira just be like,
oh.
Wait. Is it the
So-
red potion? Because we still have the red potion.
Can you remember? Georgina can definitely remember exactly which potion it was because she got enhanced memory.
Yup.
Pesky players.
So
So Georgina could tell you, if she were thinking about it, which I imagine she is, that that it was the yellow triangle is what Tallulah drank from that made your voice louder. But as far as I remember, you drank the whole lot.
Ooh, thank you, Swarms.
Oh,
Woo!
something happened. Something exciting happened.
Oh, I'm sorry, we got a sub. We got a sub and I got excited.
Yes.
Woo!
We stand. We love it.
Yes, and we none of us are able to drink for today. So what we are doing is keeping a tally based on subs and nat 1s and nat 20s, and for each one of them, we are going to have to answer a strange or awkward question from a random generator. So,
Oh,
stay tuned.
great. So you've had this recollection. You remember it all perfectly, and I seem to remember that Tallulah drank it all. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that is
Okay,
right.
so also Georgina remembers seeing Tallulah drink the whole thing, and then the bottle that she had being completely empty. But she also remembers the bottles refilling as the doors closed.
Yeah.
And then you hear again the soft voice of Ryan. Oh, you like my friend? I like her too. Do you like to be my friend as well? I'll let one of you go if one of you will stay here with me. You can pick though. I don't mind. And as she says this, you sort of can look around Adira and around the rest of the cabin, and you notice the corpses at different sort of levels of the previous adventurers that came before you, all shackled to the walls. Some of them are sort of skeletons, barely with any flesh left on them, and others are sort of closer to what Adira is looking like right now, but just lifeless on the floor.
So I think so. Gina's gonna do a little bit of mental calculus, and and especially since it's apparent that everyone knows that everyone's in the room, is just going to be like, Tallulah, if I were to leave, I would come back pretty soon, very soon, to help.
Tallulah takes a deep breath and just nods silently. Tallulah also whips out her staff and casts another round of twinned mirror image. So she doesn't exactly know. So there's 12 Tallulahs right now in the middle circle area.
Incredible.
And I hope that this creature thing does not know which one the real Tallulah is, because I don't know which one the real Tallulah is. So
Right. Oh, I should have been crazy, duplicating Tallulah. Bear with me. Let's make an extra couple so that we have a sense that she's kind of everywhere. There you go. She's all over the shop. Okay, great. So the princess says, I only really need one, I suppose. Maybe one more. Often I have lots of friends come to try to save the princess. So, I mean, I'll have more, I suppose. I could let one of you go if you needed. You can just shackle yourself to the wall, and I'll let the other one go.
Gina just kind of rolls her eyes and says to Tallulah, something to the effect of like, I think the solution that we are all looking for, I think I know where it is. Tallulah, if I were to take care of that situation, I is that, or would you be amenable to that?
Tallulah is like just kind of like trying not to speak, but it's honestly really annoying for her because she doesn't like being quiet. So instead, like all of the clones turn to you and they're like, just go, sister. And like an echoing boom fills the chamber of like 12 voices screaming at the top of their lungs.
Only you are screaming at the top of your lungs. The
Wait,
rest
no.
of them are not.
Oh God. Oh no, wait. Oh shit. That's not good.
So only one of these many Tallulahs shouts so loudly. The rest of the Tallulahs are just a regular Tallulah noise that she would make.
Okay. I'm gonna cry.
Georgina just takes this moment as kind of like a, all right, fuck it kind of a moment, and is going to make a, as much as humanly possible, make a beeline to get out of the cave so that she can go grab the 3 potions, knowing full well that she's going to have to like take a little mini sip of each of them to get the door to open again, but you know.
Sure. So you're gonna make your way over to where the door is. Are you gonna try and go along the rocks again, or are you just gonna go straight through that water?
Gonna go for the rocks again.
Okay, great. Give me some good dexterity.
16.
Okay, yeah, you sort of managed to make your way along. It's not as easy as it was before. You're now starting to feel the pressure of the situation, and you know that perhaps your time is limited to be able to do this. So you gradually you get through the first part unscathed. Okay. Give me another roll.
Absolutely. Oh, pardon my just like being like, can I use inspiration for this?
For sure.
Cool.
Yeah, if you got it, you can use it.
All right. So, and so that means I got I'm rolling at advantage. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm half asleep.
It's all good.
I used to play a bard. I don't know how I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Okay, so you got a 10 then.
I cursed myself.
It's all good. It's all good.
By not knowing how it works.
You got a 10, so you do manage to get around the next bit. It's a lot harder. It takes you a lot longer than it did the first time. It's very messy, and at one point your foot sort of slips and hits into the water, and you get a little splash, but nothing seems to really happen. But you manage to make your way round to the doorway.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna just like run out and get those bottles as fast. Oh, it's closed.
Yeah, door closed behind you.
Right, I forgot about that.
You hear the princess say, I'm sorry that you look very nice. You look like a lovely friend to stay. I mean, I suppose I could have a fairy. I'm not sure I've ever had a fairy before. Oh well, you can use some of the smaller shackles maybe. But if you'd just like to chain yourself up, I'll let your friend go.
Can I control one of my clones so that they chain themselves into?
You can try. She heard you screaming.
God damn it. Okay. Since she knows who's talking,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna be like, okay, you win. And so like obviously it's blasting out, so like they know
Yeah.
it's me.
Yeah.
But first, how about we play a little game? And so Tallulah summons her fairy like mirror images, and then
Sure.
like they start playing like the Chinese like mixture thingy where they're like running
Mhm.
around and floating around each other
Yeah.
so that they don't really know which one is which.
Sure.
And like as this is happening, they're all like giggling and like like laughing and whatnot, like all of them, including the loud one.
Yeah.
And like it stops, like it falls dead silent, and then like all land, walk towards the shackles, and tie one like
Okay.
one image
So
up.
all the Tallulahs are gonna make their way through the water to this landing point over here,
Yeah.
because that's the one that's sort of the ones. You can go next to Adira if you like. I'd suggest not going by this one.
Yeah.
They all make their way over here, and yeah, sure, you shackle one, and then the princess says, "Oh, that's nice. Would you mind just saying something for me?"
All the Tallulahs turn their head to Ryan and just go,
Oh, I don't think I like this game very much. You seem
the
to
rest
all
of
be...
the rest of the Tallulah clones float over to the other island and tie another one. Another
Ooh, fun. Okay, how many of them are there now?
There's 11 in total floating, so like there's gonna be 10 clones left.
Cool, great. There aren't that many shackles, but it's okay. So you manage to find another set of free shackles, and you do another Tallulah. The the princess is gonna say, how tasty is each of you?
Sorry. That was Nacho, not Tallulah.
Funny enough, when I was researching awkward or strange questions, that was on the list, actually.
Oh no.
Ryan is all about the awkward questions, apparently.
Yeah. So I love it. I was like on brand, and very coincidentally, yeah.
So she's gonna say, I don't imagine that most of you taste of very much at all, because you're just illusions, I think. I'll take all of you in exchange for letting your other friend go. She now wants all the Tallulahs.
Damn it.
She don't want to get bugged with.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead, Emily.
If Tallulah were to, well, okay, I don't know how this works, but so, and neither does my character. So, just kind of like looking at the Tallulahs, trying to kind of remember which one was which, but just generally giving up. Gina's just gonna be kind of looking at each of them and going,
oh shit, right, I still have the red one. So the real Tallulah whips out the potion and she drinks the red bottle.
Cool. What does it taste like?
I don't remember what you described.
It smelled like berries. What does it taste like?
Oh yeah, it tastes like grape.
Yeah.
It tastes like
Yeah.
it tastes like grape for sure. As the grapey flavor, whatever that is, hits your tongue. You feel it's kind of tingling. You feel it's like tingling in your whole body.
Ooh. Are we dancing? What's going on?
Feel kind of tingling.
Okay.
But as you
Does anything else happen?
well, if you perhaps like turn your head or move your arm, it's lightning fast. It is so quick. You turn your head, it's like. But it's
Does
just
that
a
mean the
normal
clones
turn
are
for
that
you.
fast too?
Yeah.
No, it's did you all drink it? Did you? all
No,
have-
but like, but okay. So the way mirror image works is that are my clones mimic my movements and my speech. So like they do whatever
Okay.
I do. So if I move fast, they move fast.
So theoretically, they probably would have been loud as well, right? I just sort of screwed you over. Oh.
No, it's fine. You're
Sorry,
fine.
I'm in charge now. Okay, great. Well, let's say they all just like go. Whoop. They all move real quick.
Yeah. So with that being said, I'm just gonna like spin around Ryan really fast
Sure.
with my clones, and then just
Yeah.
like as that's going on, I'm gonna prepare a fireball strike.
That is so cool.
Sure. So you're making like a little, you're making a little like whirlwind around Ryan.
Well, yeah, but like not really. It's more like trying to like evade her
Ooh.
or to
Okay.
confuse her so that she
Sure.
doesn't know where the fireball strike comes from.
Sure.
But I'm gonna prepare the fireball strike for the next round. So I'm gonna
Okay.
wait for her to react
Yeah.
to like
Sure.
the whirlwind first
She's-
because
you're
I can
all-
only do one
You're
action.
whirlwinding. Just. Oh, you're doing a very nice dance. If you wouldn't all mind just going and attaching yourself to the wall, I'll let your friend out. But I mean, this is nice too. We can all just dance if you'd like.
As they finish that sentence, I need them to do a dexterity saving throw.
Sure. Sure thing. That is an 11.
Okay. So 11 does not it does hit. So
Okay.
they're gonna take wait, what? How does this work?
Does she take it from all of them? Do they all
No,
get a
just,
hit?
just
on
the
it?
one.
Oh, just the one.
No,
Okay.
just the one.
Sure.
But I'm not sure how this works because it's not giving me a roll for damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, yeah, 8d6. Okay.
8d6?
8d6?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes.
Wow,
She
wow, wow.
takes 37 damage.
On that
We love
note,
sorcery.
we're gonna take our break.
But yeah, but before we go to intermission,
Question
We have-
time.
five awkward questions.
Golly.
So let's I'm gonna let it do its thing here.
Great.
I wish I was
all
joking
right,
about the
question-
8d6.
Question
Killed a
one.
princess, my dude.
And I'm gonna not use this generator since it made that sound. But anyway, so that was, do you think caterpillars know they're supposed to be butterflies?
Ooh.
Yes. No, they don't.
Do they
no.
have that much self-awareness?
I don't
No,
think
I
so.
feel like, yeah, I feel like it's like puberty, like for them. Like, I don't expect to be attractive when I grow up, and then like, oh my god, puberty hit me. You know?
Exactly.
I mean, I guess if they've seen their siblings go through the change, they might be like, "Oh, that's what happened." But do they have the awareness that they are the same as them?
Yeah.
I feel like the siblings are all born in the same day. No.
I don't know how caterpillars work.
Well,
Real
I mean, we used to be little pupas and things like that. So and I wasn't aware of it.
I guess before we were born, we had no sense that we were gonna come out. So
it's true. All right. Random question 2.
Great.
Can you burp on command?
No, I
Yes.
cannot.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Americans.
Yeah. It's a part
I
of our
can't.
school system.
Sure.
You get a gun, you learn how to burp on command.
Oh my god.
Pew pew.
It's the American way.
Oh god. Oh, that is in horrible taste. That I'm just
Really
used to
bad
making
taste.
that. Oh my god.
Real bad taste, especially this week.
That's what I mean. This week I'm used to making that. I'm used to making that joke as like a edgy whatever, but because that's my automatic response, I didn't even. Oh god, I suck. I suck as a human.
No, you're fine.
It's okay.
You're fine.
It's okay if we.
Question
it's
3.
okay.
Question 3. Can I take a photo of your dad?
You can try. If you can find him, you're certainly allowed, I guess.
So it was just one of
Why
those
not?
ones that was like a weird, yeah. If
My dad is much more photogenic than I am, so go ahead.
What are you gonna do with the photo of my dad?
exactly, that's what I was wondering. I have yeah, and my father would be largely indifferent. You could be like,
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna kink shame you if you want to if that's what you're into, you want to take pictures of dads. Like, that's cool, I guess.
Not Mega Spoon being like #cancel Emily.
I am so sorry. It is really awful.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I feel awful, and I mean that's been on my brain a lot too, so I don't know how I didn't realize that. Okay. 4. Have you also animal themed? Have you ever wondered how long it would take for a giraffe to throw up? I have never wondered that.
Oh my
until today.
god. It's probably like 2 minutes. I'm gonna Google this real quick.
Oh, do you think I can just feel it coming the whole way up?
Ooh,
I can just feel like.
How long does it take for a giraffe
Let's find out.
to throw up? Oh my god, it's like, what are the questions? 45 seconds.
Oh, that's fast.
No, that's quite a long time if you think about having vom in your throat for 45 seconds.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
We're used to
not
being
too.
like, gone, but like 45 seconds on that bit?
Yeah, humans are like probably like 2 seconds or 3 seconds in comparison. How
Yeah.
much? Wait, hold on. How long does it take for a human to throw up?
It feels like it's 45 seconds when it's happening to you, but you're right. It's probably something really quick.
That ain't right. Hold on. It's telling me a few hours. No,
I'm
that's
guessing
not.
that's
That's
like
not okay.
after eating something bad.
Yeah,
Probably,
or
yeah.
maybe the duration of like a food poisoning or yeah.
Sure.
All right, so but the last one is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
If someone were to give you $300 to pee on you every morning, would you do it?
Do I
Personally,
get
Wait, what?
$300 every morning?
yeah,
I'll get $300 a day and this person gets to piss on me.
yeah.
I'm gonna say no, Chief. Just because inflation's a thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
$300 in like maybe like 10 years is probably to be worth like 2 pennies now.
Yeah, I mean, if it increased with inflation, like how much of my day is it going to take up?
Do you get a raise as the person that gets pissed on?
Yeah, do I get a rate? Do I like, are there good benefits? Like, do I
Right.
get health care if I were in the States?
Ooh,
I mean, if
yeah.
I can,
if it can happen like before my shower of the day, I guess, then like, and it continues with inflation, then like maybe.
That's what I was thinking too. I also think like how it like happens, and also sort of like what the context is also a thing. Like if it were just like you were saying, if I were just like chilling in my apartment and there's just like a knock at the door at like 9 a.m. and it's time for that to happen, and then they leave, and then I could just take a shower immediately, I'd be like, it's a little gross, but hey, $300. Not bad.
As long as they're like not pissing on my bed.
Yeah,
like,
and that's,
I will wash, but like don't piss on my floor, maybe.
Or similarly,
I mean, I feel like
to know where they were pissing. That might also impact.
Yeah.
Oh, like I mean,
like if it's a leg, like fine.
Yeah. If it's like,
if it's my mouth, absolutely not. You know, like.
Yep.
Yeah, like do I have to have my mouth open? I guess.
Excellent questions all around. And in point of fact, I'm kind of like, chat, we're going to go to intermission. While we are at intermission, feel free to let us know if you would take that offer.
Piss on you.
Or what questions you have about the details of this peeing contract. We will be back at 4 minutes after the hour. That's in 10 minutes. We're gonna eat and pee in normal places. Bye.
Raise a glass and oh, night is gone and so there's a light that leads into a world, place to be unknown, discovered by my own. Raise a glass and sing along. So raise your glass, your home's where you belong. Feel the love, my brother, sing along. Celebrating, drinking all night long. Feel the earth moving. and all night is gone, and so there's a light that leads into a world, a place to be unknown, discovered by my own. Raise a glass and sing along. So raise your glass, your home's where you belong. Feel the love, my brother, sing along. Celebrate and drinking all night long. Feel the earth moving. Just let it in and let it out. Into a new raise a glass and all night is gone, and so there's a light that leads into a world, a place to be unknown, discovered by my own. Raise a glass and sing along. So raise your glass, your home's where you belong. Feel the love, my brother, sing along. Celebrate and drinking all night long. Feel the earth moving. Just let it in and let it out. Into a new world. to be unknown, discovered by my own. Raise a glass and sing along. So raise your glass, your home's where you belong. Fill up my brother, sing.
And we're back. Hey, everybody.
So my wife had an interesting take on the question. She asked if you get sick leave and if you take holiday from the position. So if you're like what happens if one day I'd taken up this contract, but then I'm in a terrible car crash and I lose the I lose a leg or something, and then it becomes much harder for me to shower every day. Like, what are there sort of like contingencies for those things? Or like, what if I've got a really bad flu and I can't shower? Do I then just have to lie there and be pissed, like just smell like piss for days?
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
And if you're out of town, is the person going to follow you?
Yeah, like if I'm on holiday, do I have to like get peed on in the Bahamas? This is what I just discussed with my wife during the break.
I mean, getting pissed on in the Bahamas sounds like a great weekend, but you know, that's just me.
I mean, if it's happening like in the sea, it'll just washes off.
I love it. Well, welcome back to Critical Drinking, everyone. Before the break, our intrepid adventurers tried to save we're in the process of trying to save a princess, and so far have been good at killing people. Killed or at least very, very gravely injured a goblin, and now it seems that some real damage might have been done to what appears to be the princess. Now that we are in a cave, and the cave was full of riddles, and yeah, did I miss anything?
That sounds about right to me.
Oh.
So my dumbass accidentally, not accidentally, very purposefully cast Fireball on the princess, and they dealt 37 damage to them. And now they're like...
I mean, at least you didn't get double her hit points, is all I can say. Like, it could have been worse. Could have been an instant kill. That's all I have to say about that. It could have been worse.
Yeah. Because I here's the thing, my train of thought was the fact that like they were asking me to shackle myself to a wall. And they were like, oh, if you stay, your friend can leave. And I was like, oh, they're gonna eat me. That's not cute. So like they're the villain, right? That's my train of thought. But then your reaction was like, oh my god, you just killed a fucking princess. And I'm like, wait, what? No, I didn't. I killed someone who was trying to eat me.
I mean, it's all very logical. Yeah, I can see where you were coming from. For sure. Let's see how it goes. So we come back to the very sensible, very serious cave, when no one's getting pissed on, and the fucking thousands of Tallulahs that are buzzing around, like really annoying flies, are continuing to swarm. We still have one or two Tallulahs chained to a wall. We still have the half-elf Adira chained to a wall.
Oh my god! Why didn't
princess.
I free her? Jesus! Oh.
We have the princess just lying
down.
Looking like a burnt chicken nugget.
Yep.
Yeah, just looking real sad. Just looking like she's had a rough all day. Yeah.
I'm never gonna get hired to do a job ever again, aren't I? God damn it!
I mean, you weren't like you weren't the royals' first choice. They knew that bad stuff could happen.
Oh my god, I can't breathe.
So yeah, what's your next step? Because that door behind Georgina certainly ain't opening anytime soon.
Georgina, first of all, to Tallulah is like, Tallulah! What the hell? What did you do? Why? Why?
Eat me!
Really loud. Just so loud.
He's gonna
Tallulah just screams. Who's gonna eat me? Whilst going so quickly.
I know, and that was scary. However, if that is the princess in any capacity, even if it's only her body, you might have really fucked up her vessel. You know,
It's her skin. It's a peel. It's a chemical peel.
And with that, Georgina, having realized that she should have just picked the stupid lock on Adira's chain situation, is going to go back all over again to go pick the lock.
Sure. Okay, roll me some dexterity to get across the wall. I just realised I put my jumper on back to front.
Well, the first one was a 6.
Cool. So you're attempting to climb along this very rocky cave wall. You are quite stressed by the situation that is occurring before you. The princess is dead. Your one job, like you're never going to be able to go home. You killed the princess. Like, so this is quite stressful for you. So your usual cat-like abilities to climb along walls is somewhat hindered.
Okay.
You get around a little way and then you take a little tumble into the water. Just a little one. But that's not ideal.
The sinkhole.
Just right next to a sinkhole. So you're in the water, flailing around, just splashing and spluttering, and you're not very tall, I would imagine, as a halfling. So it's quite like deep water for you. And you can feel yourself being pulled towards this big black hole. Like you're not swimming, like it is drawing you towards it.
Tallulah quickly notices what's going on and flies over with her 10 other clones and just scoops them up off the ground and throws them where Adira is.
Just throws them.
Yeah, just
roll me.
Let me focus.
Roll me some good strength, my friend.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm not the strengthest person ever, but hold on. Wait, that's a saving throw. Strength. Just a basic strength check?
Yeah, basic strength.
That's a 5.
So you throw her. Okay, so if let's say what would have been a success to get you over there, and then how far back did you throw? I'm gonna say you threw her about halfway. About halfway.
Okay.
That is halfway is a big old. It's quite a large spiky rock.
Oh no.
So you lob her. Just big throw. Not really thinking about aim or how strong you are as a fairy.
and Georgina falls quite dramatically. Just starts falling through the air, and you can see she's headed for quite a big old rock.
Okay, Tallulah just kind of like goes like, "Oh shit!" and then she just like flies back.
Yeah, I'll let you have it because you are going super fast.
Tallulah just flies underneath, and so that Gina lands like on their wings in the back, and like
Okay.
they like both fall and like glide towards like where Adira is.
I'll let you have it because you're going so fast. Great. So both Georgina and the real Tallulah are now over here,
Jesus Christ.
and the other Tallulahs are still somewhere.
No, the other Tallulahs were like right behind me because they mimicked my movement.
Sure. So they're just kind of like just chilling. Okay, great.
Georgina like looks up to Tallulah and says thank you, and looks at all the other Tallulahs and just fully kind of lets the adrenaline and everything hit, and just is just vibrating, is like okay and goes up to the elf and is like, are you ready for me to get you out of the chains? I'm so fucking good at lockpicking. So, Georgina...
Oh my god, they just called us a slur. That's so rude. I'm so sorry.
Okay, what's a slur for fairies?
I don't
What's a
know.
fairy
Stupid?
slur?
I don't know.
Sure.
Oh, thank you for the hydration.
Oh,
I
thank
just
you.
did anyway. Yay.
So, Georgina is going to be like, we can talk about whatever slur they said later. And just goes and starts picking at the logs.
Sure. How does lockpicking work for you? Is it sleight of hand? Or can you just do it because you're like...
Sorry. Because I know I have like lock thieves tools
Okay.
on me. I don't know if that helps.
Right. I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
Go sleight of hand with advantage then.
Okay. Thank you. The first one was a 20.
Period. Dirty 20.
Dirty.
Dirty 20.
Great. I mean,
Lady.
you are skilled with a lockpick. You've had to open so many doors in your life, and so you click it into the manacles. It's almost like you just had the key, really, and they both just pop off, and she is free, and she throws herself at you and just hugs you, just so grateful to be let go, but then just sort of like grabs you by the shoulders and just...
So to that, I guess Gina would just be like, I don't know what to do, but I think if we look around, there might be... And as she gasps, she just, like, shouts, everybody look at the bodies! See if you can find potions on the bodies! And she's gonna start trying to, like, loot the bodies
brilliant.
for potions.
That's a brilliant idea. I hadn't even considered that as the DM. Brilliant. Okay, great. Loot some bodies. Do you roll for looting? Or let's just say you do it.
We can roll for investigation.
Roll for investigation. Great, thank you. Let's see what you find.
That's 11.
I also got 11.
Both got 11. Okay, you find a fuck ton of ball bearings. so many. Just so many. Like a ludicrous amount of ball bearings. And you find loads of ropes and loads of stripy socks. So many stripy socks. And maybe like one other sundial. And you find some bits and some bobs. But you also find okay. Will one of you roll me a d6, please?
Oh, I've got one right
Yeah,
here.
I'll roll.
Wait, actually, both of you roll me a d6. You
Okay.
both investigated.
Número dos.
1.
We got a 1 and we got a 2. Okay. So one of you finds a red triangle potion. One of you finds a red circle potion. But Adira is also gonna look because she gets what you're doing and she's like, that's really smart. And she got 3. So she finds a triangle, a yellow triangle. There's like an inch of it left, and she just goes,
Yes, that's the one that made her sound like she's shouting more than normal. Yes.
and chugs it.
Tallulah drinks the red circle potion so that like they chill.
Sure, she slows down. She slows down. So Adira downs his potion, and then she's oh my god, thank you so much. It wasn't the princess. There's a big fucking monster. There's a really big fucking monster. It's invisible. It's invisible. It's over there. It's a really big fucking monster. It wasn't the princess. Why did you kill the princess? What are you doing?
Okay, calm down. Chill.
How can you be gone? There's a big fucking monster. It's gonna kill all of it. It killed the princess. Was there. It went. Now we can't open the door because this is it was puppeting the princess. It was puppeting the princess.
Oh my god.
Is the monster still with us right now?
Yes, the monster is over. It's a big tentacly, horrible, slimy thing. It's been sucking the life out of me for days. I'm nearly on death's door. Oh yeah, she's real ill. Like she's visibly like nearly dead as well.
Tallulah,
She
can
is
you
panicked. She thinks she's gonna die.
Tallulah, can you potion her, please?
Wait, who? Potion? What are we doing?
Just she doesn't look well. She doesn't look well.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Tallulah whips out like one of the lesser healing potions and
Right.
gives it to Dira.
Cool. I'll roll for that if I can find any d4s in my box of many dice. One will do. Right, what have we got? Oh, great. She.
After handing the potion to Adira, Tallulah and her clones kind of make a frontier to like in front of like Adira and Georgina, and they all at the same time say, "Show yourself, you stupid bitch!" to the monster.
And as if by magic, like, no, roll persuasion.
Okay.
Roll persuasion for me.
Oh, that's a 17.
And you get advice. Oh, are you still loud? Yeah, you're still loud. You get
Yeah, I'm
advantage.
still loud.
17's enough. Let's say with the charisma of your screaming. Show yourself, bitch. You then see on the other side of the cave this big old ugly tentacle thing.
Queen.
It's just this mass of tentacles, and it has this gaping hole of a mouth, and it looks like it kind of just like suction, like it sucks things. It's like it's just flailing around. and you hear it just go. It was using the princess to speak to you.
Okay.
Is what you sort of figure out in this moment. So while the princess is on the floor dead, it cannot speak to you, but it is pissed because you killed its bait. And it's gonna start making its way towards you.
Through the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it moves horribly.
Okay.
Just
Tallulah,
like-
what do you think we should do, Emily? It's still moving. Oh my god. Shit.
Oh, it's coming. It's
Fuck.
coming for you.
Okay, so Tallulah and her clones are gonna grab Adira and Georgina, and we're gonna like clockwork our way to the other edge, where the other Tallulah clone is.
Yeah, okay. You're all gonna go over there. And
Yeah.
you're still super fast, right? No,
I'm not fast.
no,
anymore.
you're not super fast anymore. But you're just normal flying speed. But you're probably a little bit faster than this monster because it has a lot of limbs. It has a lot of limbs to move. And it's gonna sort of continue. It's getting
Okay,
closer and
so
closer.
first things first, I'm gonna like no, never mind. I'm gonna fuck, I can't think.
Blah, 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 blah. What's my name? Georgina is going to reach over and take a big swig of the red potion that makes you speedy.
Sure.
And using that newfound speed, I guess. Well, I have a. We'll find out. She's going to think I'm speedy enough. I can swim to that center where the princess is. She's going to try to swim to the center.
I mean, she doesn't need to swim. She can just like run across. Like you can kind of see where it's slightly there's slightly less water in places.
I thought
some
that
of it's
was
quite deep. Some
water
of it's
as
not.
well. Okay.
You can just run straight across, and you are fast. You get to the princess, and it's like whoo.
Awesome. And so if I'm as I go over there, is our friend still headed toward the rest of the party?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Tallulah is gonna prepare another fireball.
Oh.
While Georgina's doing whatever she needs to do.
I was hoping to get it to lash a tentacle at me, but it's not taking the bait. Look at that. It knows about bait.
Its reach is only like 10 foot.
Oh, gotcha. So I had my sword equipped. I would like to swap that out for my short bow and arrows.
Yeah, sure. You can take a moment to do that, yeah.
Okay. I would also like to fire an arrow at the tentacle monster.
Go for it. Roll me an attack.
Sure. 18.
Just hits. Roll me some damage. You see it kind of it flies and pierces kind of between two
20
tentacles. 20? Very nice.
Damn, nice.
Damn. Lovely.
Damn, mama.
It just goes. It's like how fucking dare you? And it is annoyed. It is annoyed, but it sees a big old. There's a group of like tasty looking fairies over here.
I think the fuck not, you trick ass bitch. Tallulah's gonna use one of her sorcery points to do a twinned fireball spell. So it's gonna hit they're gonna have to like do their dexterity saving throw twice.
Cool. Okay.
So I need 2 dexterity saving throws from you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we got 12 and another 12. I got two 12s.
Both of the fireballs hit, so
Right.
they're going to take 8d6. Wait, that's
Mhm.
4. Jachopang, 8d6, but times 2, which is 16d6.
That's math.
They take a total of 56 damage.
Wowzers. Wowzers.
Wow.
Cool. Cool. Just
Period.
kill my baby. It's fine. Cool. It's still it's still coming for you. It's still coming for you. And it's gonna reach out a tentacle towards just all of you. Just all of the Tallulahs. It has no sense of who anyone is. All the Tallulahs and all the Adiras. It's gonna try and just a big old swipe on all of you. And that is going to be a 17 to hit.
It hits.
Yeah, it also hits Adira. And that is 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Um,
Girl, I almost did 120 points instead of 12.
Adira is down.
Shit. Okay, so whose turn is it now? It's Emily's turn, right?
As this is happening, the Princess Ryan just clasped his life. She's very still very much hurt. She just succeeded a saving throw. She's I didn't mean it. Wasn't me. Sorry.
It's okay. As you can see, we're working on fixing the situation, and I promise, as soon as we have everything under control, we're going to get you to really solid medical people, and hopefully we can take the goblin to. Never mind. And
There's a goblin. Is there a goblin? That thing's gonna kill all of us.
Wait, there's a goblin where?
No. The goblin also needs medical attention. Both. We're gonna take both of you to a
Then you
hospital.
see her just sort of lunge ever so slightly, and she just goes, "Oh, you're still gonna try and take the princess? Okay, we'll see if you get out, shall we?"
Tallulah is like, I think the fuck not, you trick ass bitch, grabs a rock and throws it at Ryan.
No.
So it hits Ryan in the head. It hits Ryan in the head, knocking her unconscious again.
What if she dies?
No, she's fine. She'll be okay. She'll be fine.
Oh, sure! The princess is unconscious again! The princess is unconscious for a second time.
Okay, no.
No, you said it. It's happened now. No, you said it. She is unconscious again.
Okay.
Georgina
And
just
the monster
looks
is
at
still
Tallulah
pissed.
and goes, "What the actual fuck?"
It's so creepy when they talk.
And Georgina is going to fire another arrow at the
slime?
tentacle thing.
Sure.
Wait, they said something about a goblin though, didn't they?
Oh no, I did, and it was just about the goblin needing medical attention.
Okay.
Unless I didn't hear the part that was relevant, which is also very possible.
Did you say something, V, about like a goblin being here who was going to kill all of us? That's
No.
oh, okay.
No. And Ryan was just like, "What goblin? There's a goblin? Is there a goblin? What is there a goblin?"
Oh, okay. I think it might just be my Dayquil, guys. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. So Georgina's sent this arrow flying. 23 hits.
And for damage, let's find out. 22.
Woo! Woo! My God. You guys are quite strong, aren't you?
Woo.
Great.
And
So,
this is silly, but I feel like it's important.
mhm.
So fast hands, you can use the bonus action granted by your cunning action to make, my cunning action rather. You can take a bonus action on each of your turns to dash, disengage, or hide action, but then it extends to, like, you can disarm a trap or a lock, or take the use an object action. Is it allowed, and it's okay to say no, for me to check out the princess and, like, kind of do almost like a medicine check just to kind of see how dead the princess is again?
Yeah, sure. She is unconscious.
Okay, but breathing.
She is unconscious, but breathing. Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. I just wanted to keep an eye on that. Thank you.
Cool. Tallulah, it's your go. What do you?
Okay. Let me see. Can I cast? I'm gonna cast a Snillox snowball swarm, so they need to do another dexterity saving throw.
Sure. That is a 16.
That's a save.
So do they take
So-
half damage?
Give me 1 sec. I'll tell you in a minute. Yeah, half as much. So 3d6, 4d6. So that's 2d6, right?
Mhm.
Or I'll just do the 4d6 and we'll do half of that.
Yeah.
So they take 7 damage.
Cool.
Cold damage.
Great. Lovely. So the creature is so unhappy. It can see. Only you do the spell, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Cool. So it flays out a tentacle and just tries to get it directly onto your face, just like to the face.
Girl.
Can you let's see. Does a 17 hit you?
Yeah, it does.
Sure. You don't manage to avoid it. It's tentacle straight to the face, and it begins to suck life from you. So you are going to take 16 points of damage.
Damn.
And you feel really strange. You look at your hands and you can see your skin starting to go kind of slimy and slightly translucent. It looks like you feel like you can see all of your veins, and you just feel like you've lost like energy. You're not feeling very well from it at all.
Oh shit. Hold on 1 sec. Do I have any bonus actions?
I mean, you could probably take a reaction if you have any.
No. Well, yeah. No, but none of them are useful, so it's fine. Dang it.
Adira is still on the floor. Ryan is still on the floor. Georgina, you're up.
I am going to if I'm not sure. Like, am I good to be switching between bow and rapier if I were to draw my sword, or is that a full action?
I'll allow it.
Okay, thank you.
I'll allow it.
So Georgina is going to grab her sword and just be like, "Oh no, you don't! Oh no, you fucking don't! You stupid fucking squid!" And just hack at the tentacle, at the limb that is attached to the face.
So Georgina is gonna run over through the back through the water, leaving Ryan on the floor, just looking miserable, and start hacking at the tentacle that is attached to one of the Tallulahs, the right Tallulah. I have no idea which one of those Tallulah counts as the right Tallulah anymore.
One of them.
One of them was fine. Cool. You're gonna start hacking at that and roll me an attack.
Yep. 26.
Ooh, you hit nicely. Great. Roll me some damage to the tentacle.
Thank you. That is a 17.
Wowzers.
Nice.
Very nice. That really fucking hurt. That the tentacle is just like you kind of slice like straight through it. Like it's like a hot blade through this sort of slimy skin, and it just sort of goes just like splits, and the tentacle goes kind of limp and just sort of like flops down and sort of like slides down to Lula and just like greasing.
Ugh.
Yeah, real nasty. Tallulah, what are you gonna do? You are not feeling very well, and you take another 3 points of damage.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to finish this thing off to see if it will make me feel better by the end of the fight. And if not, then I'll just die, because Tallulah really, she been wildin'. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Fireball, but in a range where only it can hit the monster, because it has a 20 foot radius.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast Fireball. Can it please do a dexterity saving throw?
Yes, it can. That is an 8.
It hits. So
Yay.
they take 8d6 damage. $29, and I'm gonna. Can I do it a twin? Can I make it a twin spell? So I can hit it twice.
Yeah, if you want to use one of your sorcery points.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one of my sorcery points. Chopang, please be quiet. Chopang. Okay, so can you roll me another dexterity saving throw, please?
That is a 17.
That doesn't hit, but you still take half of that, so it's 4d6. 29 plus 17 is a number. 46. No, 36.
Wait.
No, 46. 36? 46.
17. So you got 7. It's half of 17, right?
No, 17 is the whole damage, because I only rolled 4d6 instead of 8d6.
Oh, okay. So they take 17.
Or do you want me? Do you want me?
No, that's
to
fine.
roll?
That's fine. They take 17.
Okay.
Well, that's all well. Cool. They are real mad about it. They are feeling ouchy. They are not happy with what you just have done to them. So they are going to flail another tentacle. They're going to try and gain some life. They're going to flail another tentacle, but this time they're going to flail it at Georgina as you've just sort of come over. And does 18 hit?
It would, but I was gonna use my reaction for uncanny dodge.
Sure. What does that do?
When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage on you.
Ooh, great.
So, but it does hit.
Great, lovely. So, you will take only 4 damage because I just rolled really bad.
Nice.
But it's got its tentacle on your face, and even though you move slightly, so it's kind of like half on the face, it's still like sucking. Like you've got an eye out, you can see it out. Like, whoa, it's still sucking right on that good face of yours. And because it is super, super angry, it is going to and Ryan is down. So Tallulah, will you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
I could try. Let's see. Wisdom. Oh God. Okay, that's a 15.
Oh, you just save. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Nothing happens. It's mad though. It's real mad. Georgina, it's your turn.
Speaking of being mad, Georgina is furious that tentacle was anywhere near her face, and is gonna.
It's still on your face.
And is going to like almost throw up, like, you know, just like and just and get even more pissed off and take another swing at it.
Sure.
Let's see here. Uh, 20, dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Yay.
Nice.
And that is 20 for damage.
Whoa. Okay. Because he real mad. He's just gonna take off the tentacle and just go and trying to like hit you with it again. But can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Okay. 16.
Yeah, you're fine as well. Oh, come on, guys, fail one. And nothing happens. It is Tallulah's go.
Okay. Holy shit, Toban. He just turned off everything. Hold on.
It just went very strange.
Yeah, he turned off everything. Okay.
Good doggy.
Good boy. Good boy, I guess. Okay, so I think I have one more fireball slot left.
Sure.
I really hope this kills him, because otherwise I don't know what else I could do.
Cool.
So I'm gonna cast another fireball. Can you roll me a dexterity saving throw? And I'm gonna make that a twin spell.
Thing. 13.
13. I don't know. The dexterity saving throw has to be Dex 13.
Beats it.
Okay, well, never mind. Can you roll again?
Yes. 13 again.
God damn it.
This dice likes rolling 13s, I think. I rolled like 2 13s earlier. Sure, so you do it twice, but it takes half both times, so just do it once.
Okay. We'll do it once then, too. 8d6. 25.
Whoo! Okay. So, wait, maths. It is looking damaged. It has got pus oozing from multiple places. It is moving a lot more slowly. The noise is making deeper. It's so unhappy. It's so unhappy, and it's so mad right now that it's going to flail out two tentacles. Can you both make me wisdom saving throws?
I can try if my dog allows me to. What the hell is going on?
All right, I failed the wisdom saving throw. I got a 5.
I've got also a 5. Jesus.
Okay. So who went first?
Oh, I did.
Okay, so it was just trying its luck with both, really. But you feel suddenly your sense of self just begin to fade away. And Tallulah, Georgina looks to you. She goes, "That wasn't very nice." Georgina is currently charmed, and so the monster is going to take a legendary action to fuck you up. You take 12 points of psychic damage, Georgina.
Alrighty. Thank you.
And
Okay.
let's say it's... Wait, who's going with that? It's used as an action. I don't know. I've lost track of initiative entirely. It's fine. I was winging it anyway. Let's say it's Tallulah's go again.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Fireball at the 2nd level.
Okay.
Wait, no, I can't do that.
You still have if you still have any spells slots, go.
I have the Snilox Snowball Swarm that I could use for 2nd level
Great.
spell slot. Could you roll me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Yes, I can. That's an 18.
Don't use your... God damn it. Okay, well, they take half of the damage. It's 3d6 damage.
Okay.
10, which is 5. You take
Okay.
5 damage.
Oh, you get 5 down. Okay, 5. That's fine.
Do I have any sorcery points? Can I twin it? Hold on.
Do you have any sorcery points left?
I'll tell you. Hold on, give me 1 sec. Please. Yes, I have 1 left.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Now's the time. Now's the time,
yeah.
my friend.
Yeah, I have 7 hit points left and my partner is charmed, so I have to. Yeah, can you roll me another dexterity saving throw?
Yes. That's a nat 1!
Awesome. So you take... Hold on. You take 3d6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's 13.
Oh, that was exactly what I had left. And you feel it as it shrivels and begins to sort of puff, like almost like a slug would when you put salt on it. And it shrivels and it shrinks back and it goes back into the water. It deliberately as it's with its last sort of like dying breath, it throws itself into the water. And as soon as it's in the water, you can see it start to... It's replenishing. But Georgina is no longer charmed.
Okay.
And neither will Ryan be if she were awake.
Speaking of that...
Hold on. You said replenishing as in like recovering health?
Only like a tiny bit.
No, we need to get the fuck out of here, is what we need to do.
Yeah. Remind me of our half-elf friend's name.
Adira.
Adira. Thank you. So I'm gonna turn to Adira and just be like, do you happen to have any healing potions, anything like that we could give to the princess?
No, she's on the floor. She's out cold.
I have one potion of lesser
She's
healing.
out cold. Adira's out cold as well. They're both
Oh
down.
right, I forgot.
Sorry, so you're
Yeah.
alive for a second. Yeah, they're both down.
Oh my
If
god.
can I split a potion of lesser healing? Because I have one and I could like
You can.
give them.
Oh, that's so cheeky. Yeah, I'll let you give them a dribble each.
Okay. So let me see.
So that's going to be like, wait, I'll. So it's like it's normally 2d4 plus 1, so it's going to be
2d4
yeah. They're
plus
both
1.
they're both awake, so they both got like 2 hit points each.
Yeah.
Great.
They
cool.
both got like 3 hit points each.
Yeah, they both got like 3 hit points each. So they both. Did you kill it?
Kind
So
of.
Ryan from across the way, and Adira's like, oh god, okay, it's in the water. It's in the water. What do we do? Okay, we need to
Get out of here.
It's not fully dead. It's not fully dead. What do we do? The door is closed. It opens the door. What do we? And Tallulah is like racking their brains. Georgina, your memory that you have enhanced, you are taken back to a memory from your childhood. And you remember this cruel impulse when you saw a slug on your garden path. Because you've been told that salt would kill it, and it's just living its life. It's going along, but you see the trail it leaves behind, and you just have this impulse. You just think, what if I did it? What if I just did it this once, just to see what it looked like? Because it's probably really gross, and that would be really cool. And then you flash back, and you're back in the cabin.
Am I still? So I know it. You said it's in the water and it's replenishing itself. Is any bit of it out of the water for me to experiment?
No,
with?
It's fully all in the water.
Okay. So I'm just kind of gonna be like, salt. Remember, I got all that salt. Maybe it works like a slug, and I mean, it is all slimy like a slug, so if we put the salt on it, maybe it'll kill it? And after the silence is she's gotta go, yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know why I asked that like a question. I'm gonna fucking do it!
Tallulah, and like her 2 clones that are left, because like everyone else is like whipped the fuck out. Just kind of like dive into the water with their wings and like try to like pull out the slug into like the main area, like the main rock.
As Tallulah sort of dives into the water, Georgina, you get another sort of sense memory from when you were in the water before and you were drowning in it almost. You were going to be pulled under. You were just keeping your head above, and you remember getting some in your mouth, and it just surprising you because you weren't expecting spring water. You weren't expecting the water that you might find in a pure river back home.
Gotcha. So as you know, she's sort of pacing in circles and just like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking do it. She out loud to everybody, even though Tallulah, I guess, can't hear her because she's underwater at the moment, is just like, and it's fresh water down there, so if it were salt water it would die, but if there were salt, well, we don't have enough salt to put in the water, so we're gonna have to put the salt on the thing.
Tallulah just kind of like pops her head out. He's like, oh my god, okay, so this shit's heavy, y'all, and like starts like dragging the thing behind them as like they're like trying to like get it on the rock.
Great.
And
you pull it up so it's sort of like it's sort of half up, half down. it's real heavy, but there's a few of you, and you managed to get at least a few tentacles up out of the water.
So, Georgina, being a little just kind of not sure how it's meant to happen, and also still being really grossed out by the entire affair, is going to grab, like fistfuls of salt and just kind of like throw them. She's not going Salt Bay. She's just kind of like, fuck off with all the salt. So just like,
right. You see that from the water it had begun to sort of reinflate in its skin. It's got some of its essence back. But as soon as the salt touches it, it just gets, and it splutters and it pusses and it fully just like dries out, and it is a husk on the floor, on the rock, and in the water, but it's still just completely dry. And the doors to the chamber open.
Yay!
You see through the large doors, you see the antechamber once more. What would you like to do?
Are either or any of its like eyes or beak or anything visible, or is it just the tentacles that are up in terms of it being a husk?
Everything you can see is completely just dried out.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
it's lifeless form, but you can see
she
where
wants a
its
trophy.
mouth hole.
That's why I ask.
You can see its mouth hole is a gape, and you can see, but you can't really see any eyes or any semblance of the face.
You can grab one of the tentacle bones.
Yeah, tentacles don't really have bones. They're kind of like, it's sort of just like a shriveled sort of. You'd be like a dried up, like a crispy old condom.
And kind of like,
I'm so sorry that's the first thing my brain thought of.
That's the wow.
It's very vivid. Like I can
right?
see
very vivid imagery.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So Georgina's just going to sigh and be like, it wouldn't be the same. And just kind of like slinks away, like muttering under her breath, like, no one would believe me unless I had a trophy, and also I want it. I want to stare at it and just remember that I fucking killed it.
Wow, okay, cool. So you start making your way out of the cave, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before that, can I grab like one of the chunks of the thing and like one of the tentacles and just kind of like hold it into my arms like this and spit in my hands so that like I mend it a little bit and put it in a jar so it looks like a tentacle rather than like a condom.
You want to bring it back to life?
No, just a little tentacle piece so that I can give it to Georgina as a trophy.
Okay, you take a little bit of you chop it off first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have like a dagger, so I just
great. You hack off a piece of this tentacle, and you hold it, and it's dry and crusty, and then you spit on it, and your saliva. Is your saliva salty or no?
I mean, I don't know. I guess.
Chat, is saliva salty? I don't know. This is a science question.
Oh.
Saliva salty? Is there salt in our saliva?
I don't reckon
there isn't our sweat,
salty,
but is there in saliva?
Hold on. I'm gonna Google this.
You're learning so much about physiology.
Yeah, we're having a day for it.
Yeah.
Normal saliva has a high sodium and chloride composition. However, because the amount of salt in saliva remains consistent and taste buds adapt to this, our saliva does not taste salty.
But it
So
is
it is salty.
Okay, great. You spit on
What?
it, nothing happens. It stays shriveled.
But like, does it? Can I not cast mending on it? So it like
You
Oh.
can't heal something with mending.
I just wanted it to
And-
look pretty for the jar, so I could give it to Georgina as a
I
gift.
was genuinely
mean,
worried that it
make
would like replicate in the jar and be too big and then escape.
make an intelligence roll for me, Tallulah.
Just an intelligence roll.
Just straight intelligence. Let's see how smart you are.
I got a 9.
I mean, you could totally fill up the jar with some of the spring water and then put it in the jar. That would probably like make a nice little tentacle in a jar.
No, I feel like that's dangerous. Never mind. We're leaving. I'll just take a shiny rock or something.
Bring my monster back. Bring my monster back.
So Lula just kind of like starts like dragging her foot across the cave, grabs a shard of a shiny rock, and like is like, here's your fucking trophy, let's go. I tried.
Great. You walk past this sort of shriveled husk of a thing that used to be a horrible tentacle monster, and with Adira and your extra Tallulahs and the princess in tow, you make your way into the antechamber. As you step through the doors to the main cavern close behind you, sealing this dead monster in forever. And as this happens, the other set of doors to the outside world begins to open, and your eyes are just attacked by bright sunlight. And you continue on?
I think so. Or actually, now that we are out and safe, going to ask Adira. Adira, do you happen to have a healing potion or healing abilities? Anything that might help someone be less almost dead?
If I had them, do you think I would not have used them on me?
No, that's totally fair and valid. I was just asking on the off chance that it would and you just see Georgina kind of really hustle like a yard or two ahead of everyone else. Like, we have to get back to town and we have to find medical professionals and get them to wherever that goblin was. Rest in peace. Or hopefully not rest in peace.
As you begin to walk back out of the cave, and the doors to the cave close behind you, the inscription on top of it begins to fade. Sarah's told us to hydrate. And the door loses all definition. As you go back into the tree line, you see a goblinoid creature lying prone. And then you hear the princess go, "Oh no! Oh no, this poor creature. Oh, it is a goblin, but I could heal it."
Oh my god, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. I don't know why I didn't think to ask you. I think I was just so focused on rescuing you that I was putting you in the rescue basket with the goblin. Please, the goblin is just it just sells wares in a creepy way, but it's just a merchant. Please.
Right. Ryan goes up to the body of Morgaine, just takes a big deep breath, places her hands
on its lifeless form and just breathes life back into it. And Morgaine,
It's you. What do you want?
No, nothing.
What are you gonna take from me now?
Nothing.
You're gonna hit me
Nothing.
with another music box, are we?
Madam, I told you I would bring help. Ma'am, I told you I would bring help, and help has arrived in an unexpected body. But yes,
awake.
No, what-
You told me this. I was not awake. I don't know where the voice was. Fuck it. What? I want my things back.
Tallulah just kind of like hands back the music box and starts like whirring the boxes. He's like,
The Morgaine looks at this fucking huge music box. And it's just like,
oh, sorry about that. And like they do this and they like reduce it back to normal size. They're like, here you
Great.
go.
And they take the music box.
Filthy explorers taking my nice things and making them yucky.
And just scampers off into the woods.
Tallulah turns to Georgina and says, maybe I should quit.
With this thought, you begin the boring trek back to the palace to return the princess, triumphant, knowing that you slayed the beast and saved the girl, and riches and glory are all that awaits you now.
Yay.
And that's our end.
Yay!
Good
Thank
job,
you so
guys.
much.
Good
No,
job
I-
for not killing the princess, bringing the monster back to life.
God, I
Thank
fucking
you.
suck. I honestly
It
feel like
was
I made this
fun.
game so much longer. To be.
I know when I play tested it, and I remembered after the fact, playing it through this time, that the last time I played it, Adira gave the party a hint that it didn't like salt. I just forgot to give you that hint. So, but you did a lot of damage, so it was fine.
Yeah,
You still killed it.
Jesus.
I'm pleased. Yeah, and I'm so glad that we had the opportunity. I'm glad that the princess had the ability to revive poor Morgaine, because she didn't deserve to die, and she didn't deserve to die from the things she loved most. Imagine
Tallulah should
dying.
be-
The one thing she
Tallulah
left
should be
off her
arrested.
list,
Fuck this. God damn it.
the thing she left off her list because she wasn't going to swap it with you. And you go and kill her with it. Monsters.
God, I should stop playing D&D. I feel like it's too chaotic. I'm so sorry.
I am not gonna lie, I cannot wait for your next campaign.
Oh God, it's gonna be horrible.
I'm so
Just saying.
excited. I'm so excited.
Because you haven't DM'd before, right?
I've never DM'd before. No.
This is gonna be some chaos. This is gonna be a chaotic mess. And I'm thrilled.
We randomized our characters again, and mine is something else. I'll just say that as a preview. Mine is really something.
Yeah.
I'm excited for y'all to meet these characters because they're honestly gonna be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for hosting us.
Yes.
You were amazing, and the
very
game was
welcome.
super fun.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me, and thank you, Sarah, for making me do it when I was sleepy. I would have said no, I'm not ready. But you know, sometimes ask people when they've just woken up and they might say yes to things. That's not a good rule in life. Consent is important.
Absolutely. Well, to
Absolutely.
wrap up, do you have anything to plug, or anything that?
Oh God. I sometimes stream drawing various D&D characters and things on my channel, Awfully Queer Adventure. I don't know if I will anytime soon, but I sometimes do that. Check it out.
Awesome. And Nacho, I know you have some channels to plug as well.
Oh yeah. So if you're subbed recently, you should join our Cabbage Patch. We're
Yes.
a very friendly community of people who love D&D and other fun things. And also, if you are on Twitch anytime this week, you should check out my channel at Nacho Sunflower. And yeah, I basically am a variety streamer. I play all different sorts of games. I didn't stream last week or the week before because I was on a trip and then I got COVID. So like, I hope to be back on Tuesday. And yeah, make sure to follow Emily on Twitter. Follow Sarah on Twitter. Follow Sasha on Twitter. Follow Jess on Twitter. Follow V on Twitter. And yeah, just like overall wonderful, amazing people, human beings that I'm playing with. So
Yeah. Thank you, and thank
about
you,
you?
everyone who's been watching it in the chat. So I think what we're going to do is raid Richard Wright. So what's going to happen is I'm going to roll credits, and then we can show Richard Wright some critical drinking, love and affection. Sorry.
Yay, let's go and kill him with his most loved possession.
And talk about pee.
Talk about pee and saliva and vomit.
With love.
Love.
And occasionally blood.
On that note, it is credits time. Good night, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Oh,